Oh yeah, it's time again. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 1 now, a new series. Welcome to the Milan quick rebuild on this channel. Of course I say quick as I mean October 5th I think it is when FIFA 21 comes out, so we've actually got an extended bit of time to put a career mode in to go with Chelsea now that IBA 1 has finished. If you're new to the channel watching this, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, because this series is going to be an amazing one in my opinion as we try and take over the sleeping giants, of course in 6th position this season. I think they've finished it, and I think only just a few points off 7th, so almost didn't get the Europa League push that they were hoping for. Well, I think they were hoping for Champions League as well. As we go in, I'm going to get the leagues right, relegate the teams like Brescia, Lecce, and I can't remember the other one, promote the other ones, and we'll get straight into the team. According to my phone here, I may be wrong, and I apologise dearly if I am, but there's a playoff game that hasn't gone on yet in the Serie B, which will promote a team, so I think I'm going to have to try and pick out a random team. Lecce I've relegated, Brescia I have, but for Spal, I think the second place, or the third place, was someone like Empoli. Actually, in fact, it was Spezia, so we're going to put them in. So we've got Spezia now. I hate that they don't have badges. Who's the other two? Benevento, who I think went down with a whimper before. They're in our league now. And Crotone, who are actually a good team, I think. As we are going to take over, not that Milan, but this Milan. Got some hard objectives, playing at the San Siro. We've got the Europa League competitions on, so we should be in Europe in the first season, which is very nice indeed. And of course, the transfer window definitely enabled. I've got to head and randomise the groups, which is somewhat realistic, as we have Legia Warsaw, Brøndby and Sevilla. So not actually an easy group for the Europa League, but I'd say a pretty decent one. And here we go. Unknown manager appointed. It's Maximilian Stentinio. Don't you know the name from IBA? And here we go. Advance to invites. We'll take a bit of money. I don't actually know his budget. I didn't look. As we'll go for the French one with the likes of Chelsea and Arsenal. There'll be some tests, because of course we've got to improve this club quite quickly. So I want to play the best teams, as this is the team sheet we have. Donnarumma. Definitely want to keep Romagnoli and Ibrahimovic right off the bat, but we're going to go into the squad hub in a bit and try and look at the rest of them. Got us visions, expectations, scouts. I'll get all them sorted up. You don't want to see me pick scouts, do you? As I'll probably send them to Serie B and Serie A. As we've got a 35 million budget. That's pretty decent. I'd say that's realistic. With youth development, medium, within 2 seasons have 1 player. Yeah, that we can do that. With 63 million in the brand exposure. Win the Europa League is what they want us to do. I think that's what they always want to do, but it's just not happened. With reach the quarterfinals and finishing a Champions League space, I'd say that's okay. I thought it were going to be Europa League space again, but no, I'll take Champions League space. And finish with a high profit margin. I don't think we'll do that, because I don't think it's entertaining at all for you guys to see me try and make money instead of trying to spend it. And first things first, getting some training drills going, and it's this guy. This guy's the focus. Yes, Zlatan will be starting, but Rafael Leao will definitely be off the bench soon. Don't want to get rid of this guy, and I want to put him on as much drills as possible. Now let's have a look at the squad hub. I want to see these players. Have we got any good ones out on loan? Quite a few actually, with Donnarumma, potential to be special. Definitely want to keep him at the club as long as possible, and I think that will be a long time, because he'll want to stay at his boyhood club. With a couple of keepers out on loan, Pepe Reina being one of them. Maybe we get him in for a backup. Saying that actually, we've got Antonio Donnarumma, Donnarumma's older brother I think that is, and Begovic as well. I didn't even know Begovic is loaned in. As Theo Hernandez, he's on loan I think, but it looks like he's permanent now. It doesn't say on loan, from Atletico or Real Madrid? Real Madrid. Ricardo Rodriguez, he can probably go in front of him, but he's out on loan. That's a bit of a weird one. Well, yeah, Theo Hernandez will grow ahead of him. Bolodoy and Caldrada will probably bring him back. With Duarte, he doesn't look like he's going to be anything special. Gabia Kandu, if he improves a bit. Mustachio, he's been a bit of a journeyman. And Romagnoli, want him to stay. Simon or Simon Kayer, want him to stay as well. Calabria and Conti. Maybe we'll look for a new right back, because they don't look the strongest. And they're both rotational, so if we can get someone going into an important role, that would be very nice. With Biglia, the next one in the midfield, probably going to retire soon. Laxlat, want to have him as a decent backup, even though he's got an important role, which I think I need to change. Paqueta, I look forward to using in the future. looks like a very decent player, and he can play cam as well. Did not know that, along with Gianmarco Bonaventura. He's 81 rated, very good. Krunic could probably be on his way out because he's 25 and 74, as well as Benaka, but he's 21, so I might give him a chance to grow. But Chiesa, he's going to be the main midfielder. Paqueta and Chiesa hopefully can be the future for this club because they both look very, very decent. With this guy out on loan, he could grow into something. Pogbeda, Maldini, is that Maldini's son? It might be, and he's 17 at 60. He can grow. Probably want to sell Halilovic for some money. Samu Castello, he can grow. Kanaloglu, actually 25. I thought Hakan Chanaloglu was a lot older than that. I thought he was in his 30s. But no, he's not. He's actually only 80 rated and 25, which is better than I thought. With Salamanca's on the bench, he's actually worse than I thought. Only on loan as well. Don't think I'll bring him back. With Suso out on loan, he's a decent player. Want to play him when he comes back. Rafael Leao, 20 rated, like I've said, for the future. With Zlatan Ibrahimovic, definitely want to play Zlatan, retiring in this final season. With Rebic out on loan. What is that? Oh no, he's on loan at us. With Silva on loan from us. And Andre Silva, I didn't know he played for him. Very decent. Then another loan player. So yeah, that is the list. As we've got a couple of scout things here. I'm going to get a scout set up. I'm going to sim to these games against Mönchengladbach, Strasbourg and Valencia, and hopefully get some more money. And I think by looking at them positions, I think the first thing I'm going to go for is to swap these. Definitely swap them because he can play cam and he can't. And I think I might want another cam. Yeah, probably. Maybe another centre-back to go with Romagnoli because Kaya is getting older. And maybe get rid of Musacchio for a bit of money. I'm going to lift him onto the bench. Benaka, I'm going to try and get out on loan because he does look like he's got a place in the squad, but not the starting 11. As right back, definitely a priority. Right mid, maybe, but we've got Suso out on loan. Left back's going to grow. Hernandez, I've got faith. So maybe cam, centre-back, and right back. Maybe that's it. And of course, as always, guys, get a suggestion. I've got some players on the old squad transfer hub, but I'm going to show you them after these few games because one of them in particular is a lot of money and not even one of them positions that I just said. So I've contradicted myself. You're going to keep having to guess who it is until I show you. But maybe if you get approval in the comments once I do, we can go for him. And straight off the bat, a 10 million offer from Arsenal for Laxalt. You know what? I wanted to use Laxalt. I'm going to have to, what you guys told me on the Chelsea career mode, which I never did after you told me as well, negotiate. Yep, I'm going to try and negotiate maybe 13 million out of Arsenal for Laxalt. I want a bit of money. Can they give me it? Please. And if you like my guy's look, he's gone for the hat. He's in Italy. It's a bit more sunny than England, so he's got the hat covering his head. As that's decent money. Still want a bit more, though. And can you give me 12.7? That'd be decent. And the can. Good bit of money for Laxalt. And here we have the first game against Strasbourg. I'm going to roughly show you the team. Yes, it's the strongest one. The one I've already shown you, actually. So I'm not going to go into it, as we just need to get this win in the invitational friendlies. We're going to play all of these. Not go into the league like I did with the Chelsea one, though, as we draw with Strasbourg. That's not very good, is it? Should be beating them. And I want to try and get some transfers done before next episode today. So, yeah, I want to leave some money over for you guys to suggest some and buy some with that. But yeah, I want to spend some now. And another big offer, actually, for this guy, Calabria, 22 years old, and Leicester's offered. You know what? I'm going to reject that because I think I want to get rid of Conte before him. Because, yes, we want a right back, but it's not guaranteed we get him one. Because, of course, we can actually slack in this. It's not guaranteed. So, yeah, I want to keep him and put Conte out. So, I might add some players to the transfer list. And one thing I'm noticing whilst I'm putting some players out here, it isn't a big squad at all, so we've got to get this youth scout going pronto. As I'll keep Rafael out for now. I'm going to loan him out, but I'm not. I'm going to try and loan Maldini out, loan Benaka, get rid of Krunic, get rid of Conte and Musacchio, put Gabi out on loan and try and play Jarte as a backup to the backup. Speaking of scouts as well, we're going to just put one out because of course I want to keep the budget for main players, but it is going to be a big scout. A 5-star, and of course I'm sticking him in the native country in Italy, and I'll take any player from any position. Here we are against Valencia, same team, not changing anything because we need to get a winning team. and a winning mentality as we beat Valencia. That's actually decent. These are a Champions League side with Rebic scoring, Leao off the bench, and Goncalo Guedes getting one for them. We even missed a penalty with Chiesa. And here's the Laxlat money coming in, 9.5. And just because I saw it there, I'm going to have to show you the squad hub because one of our players, and I'm trying to sign, I actually think is a realistic, decent one, is being poached. So if I go to transfer hub, I've only got 2 players on, and yes, your eyes don't deceive you. Gareth Bale is on our transfer list. It'll probably be his whole budget, but seeing as he doesn't want to be at Real Madrid in real life, or he does just because he wants the money, but because he isn't playing, I think I could bring him in here to Milan. It would be a very decent signing. But the other one who is being poached is Hector Bellerin from West Ham, and I don't want to let West Ham take him. I want Hector Bellerin here because he is a good right back, can still grow because he's kind of young. Probably not as young as Calabria, but his rating's higher than him, 79 compared to 76. So if we can get him in, he can work with Samu Castello, the other Spanish player on his wing, going to offer 13.5 million. Can we get an offer? They want 21. That's a lot for Hector Bellerin, you know. Don't want to pay that much for a player of his quality. 17 is probably the highest I'm going to go with a 10% release clause. No, I really want Hector Bellerin though. 18, 18.0. Come on, just give us him, please. Oh no, what? 21, 20 million. Is the highest I'm going to go, because of course we're going to still sell some players here, and 20 million and a 10% release clause, not what I wanted, because especially when I wanted to go for a Bale as well, but Hector Bellerin, hopefully we can get him. We've got to do this contract right quick because West Ham want him, and yeah, can we bring in a right back straight away? Here we go, important role, yes, Conte's going out so you can have that, even though he's got rotational. He's got his slick back hair done now, and my manager just looks so funny with that hat on. It's 31 million. He's taking a pay cut. If we can get the bonus off, because we want to keep as much money as possible. Right, he wants it a bit up now. I'll accept it. First signing through the door. Hector Bellerin from Arsenal. I don't think he's a fan favourite at Arsenal anyway. So it's a good poach from the Gunners. And I look forward to working with him. And yeah, I think that looks a bit better already. Everyone over 76 rated. Donnarumma, Romagnoli, Kaya, Bellerin and Hernandez. I think I can trust that at the back. And let's get into this final game against Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach, can't say that. It's a 2-2, but we should have topped the group. Ibrahimovic missing a penalty. And Bolo and Hoffman getting them for them. And Chiesa and Castello getting them for us. Not the best the groups could have gone, but we've got Chelsea in the semi-finals. That will be a tough test, as we've got another transfer offer in for Cavallari. I don't want to sell him. I want to sell Conte instead, so I'm going to reject that, even though both offers have been above his valuation. And Gabia's got a loan offer in from, who's these? Ankagriuku, a Turkish division side. I'll let him go. And how we're going to fend against Chelsea? Yes, it's the same team. I'm not going to have to show you it, as I think we'll lose this one. I think we'll lose it about 2-0. But yeah, we even predicted it. 2-0, Pulisic, Emerson. And that is absolutely great, that is. Hector Bellerin, who we've just signed, getting a crucial injury in the 84th minute. Oh, not very crucial. 11 days, dead leg. Not as bad as I thought. A bit of money in. Gabby has actually gone out on loan. It hasn't broke down for a youth player on a loan. Are you okay, FIFA? You usually break them down. And yeah, that is pre-season over. Don't think we've got a game in 11 days, so hopefully Hector Bellerin's back. Although I might play Caballero in the first game just because he's more fit than him. But that is all the games over for this episode, as we're still going to be looking for some players to sign. Maybe one more sign in this one, but I'm going to try and leave it up to you guys to suggest some names. So if we skip on, will we get any more offers in for his players? Wale want Maldini Jr. on loan, so I'll let him go. But yeah, want some offers in for players. And a transfer offer from Watford for Samu Castello. I haven't relegated Watford, which I stupidly should have probably done. I'll negotiate this. If we can get over 25 million for him, I'll of course let him go, because that would be bizarre for Samu Castello. And we'll take the money, because then maybe we could get Bale in as a replacement for him. Gonna just step it up by 10 million, 26.5. Oh, that is weak. That is weak. I don't want a release clause or sell-on clause, whatever it is. 23 is probably the lowest I'll go. Can they give that? Oh, almost 21. If I ask for 22, will they give me that? 22, you can shake my hand for Samu Castello, Watford. And they're going to. Right, we've sold another player, which is stupid because I got him, Hector Bellerin, in to work with the other Spaniard. But I guess we've got Suso coming back, which we can recall straight away if we need to. But maybe we need another right winger. And an offer in for Mustachio from Ajax. I'm going to just straight up accept that. He's got a release clause, but no. 12 million will do for him. It's above his normal valuation by almost 2 million, and I'm never going to use him. Oh, and another one from Conte. Arsenal. So we steal their right back for, what were it, 20 million, and they won't ask for 8.8. No, mate, you're going to have to offer more. I want at least 12 million, and I'm not going any below. No negotiating with this one. As there we go, 20 million. Can they give us that money? No. Arsenal, you're rich. Just give us the money. Come on. So we want 12. Oh, we'll offer 11.5. We can't just offer the same thing again, can we? So let's accept it the second time round. Why didn't you do the first? However, we've got another bid in from Everton for him now. Right, we'll step this up, see if we can get more money. Ancelotti should want it more because he's Italian, same as Ancelotti, and he does 13 million. So we've actually made 1.5 more million than Arsenal want for him. So hopefully he chooses Everton, although I can't see him doing so. As we're going to carry on, see if we get any more offers. And I've just got notifications that Mustachio and Conte, not Conte, the other one, Castello, have left. So that's 53 million in the bank. We're getting ever so close to affording Gazabaza. But of course we're going to carry on. Conte's gone as well. And this is an offer for Bonaventura, is it? Torino, 60 million. I'm going to reject that. 81 rated. We need to keep some good players here. And I think, guys, as we're going to turn to the next month, I may just end this episode here, which leaves us plenty of time to try and make some more transfers before the season actually starts in the next episode, as we've got a training injury. I've just seen that. Caballero, though, another offering. No, I don't want to get rid of him. And 4 months for Asmir Begovic. Whew. Thought it was someone good then. No offence to Asmir Begovic, of course. It was an old Chelsea boy, and I do have a soft spot for Chelsea. So we're going to finish off by looking at the calendar, as first game's against Udinese. Late on as well, that. Look at all this space we've got to make transfers next time. Probably going to play Udinese and Benevito, and then probably just do the transfer, or the transfer whole window, not just deadline day. And then we move on to some hard games. Look at that, the derby almost straight away. But unfortunately, guys, this is the end of episode 1. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, as I said at the start, to keep these videos going. It's going to have to be quite a quick save. 5 episodes, or 5 games an episode, should I say, apart from, like, transfer ones, because we need time to do transfers without the video droning on. So, yeah, we'll get this done quick. We'll hopefully win the Champions League within 2 or 3 or 4 seasons. And, yeah, I look forward to it a lot. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for him. Have a good day. Stay safe. In a bit. Peace.